Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. All hell Queen Kamala, man. All hell Queen Kamala. So, a lot of y'all don't get censored. If you never been censored before, if you never been shadow banned before, you probably really aren't saying anything, and you probably are the type of people we be talking about. You probably are a NPC. You probably are lost in the sauce. See, what the people that's lost in the black community that want to vote for Camilla, Queen Camilla, don't understand is anybody that does not want to vote for her will be censored, banned, shadow banned, whatever you want to call it. Oh, you don't? Oh, we don't know this? Ask Anton Daniels. He literally says before his videos, "Don't censor me." And I guess it's kind of like a joke now because he's being professional. Ask Google, who's literally telling us the elections. Oh yeah, we got a part. We on this side. They're literally having the searches come up. The top searches be leaning towards a certain side. Now the regular, what they call uninformed voter, they want to know that. The presidential election means the most to the black community because everybody got what they needed under this last reign of Democrats of Biden and Harris. Y'all need more? Y'all need another four. So wait, y'all telling me y'all need another 4 years after y'all just got crazy in California with the $100,000 down for your house? Oh yeah, black people in California and anywhere else who pay taxes. We are paying for the immigrants and the illegal aliens to be in America and live good before we do. It's going to come off of our dime, remember? Just like slavery. So, this is what the Democrats know. The handlers. I'm not talking about the ones they put in your face. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Charlamagne the God, Roland Martin. He probably happy we just said his name. Like Van Jones, like these people, these so-called Democrats, people that we put in your face, we really the handlers behind the scenes. We watching from the top of the $1 million suites at the DNC. These people will exterminate you if you do not agree with them. That's why I said all hail the Queen Kamala. Now the reason why the black community don't want to say anything about this is because they know this. I'm just the idiot, so I'm gonna speak out. In the last 4 years, exactly what have they built back better? What do you see? Valiant Thor? What do you honestly see? These people can't tell you what they did because they haven't done anything. And they know they haven't done anything. That's why everything they said they was going to do, they got to switch it up because nobody wants that. She tried to appeal to who's the most servers. Who's the servers? The women. There's women that's getting these tips. So now she's gonna come out and say no tax on tips. But before she said she wanted to tax the tips, she literally voted for it. So she'll do whatever she can do to get into the seat just to not do it and go to her own agenda. So she'll say anything right now just to get back to her agenda of embezzling money. Exactly. Their plan is to replace the black vote for the immigrant vote. Take that to the bank. The bank already knows that. The bank already has that. So the bank's on it, in on it. The hospitals in on it. The schools are in on it. Everybody's in on it except the black community. They didn't invite us to this meeting. They didn't let us know that they was having this meeting about how we was going to invite all of the immigrants. No, they did it in secret. You got to pull it back. You got to pull for the uninformed voters in the black community. We got to pull it up on the back of YouTube and show them this video. Like, nah, Kamala said she wanted the immigrants to come and take the jobs and get the free money, get our reparations, basically. So now, when these people come into, because see, look, these people would never be able to afford to live in America without the help that the same people in our black community say, nigga, why you asking the government for help? Nigga, you ain't supposed to ask nobody for help. These people ain't supposed to do nothing for you, nigga. You supposed to pull your bootstraps up. These people getting the help that the black community so desperately need as soon as they get in. Because they know they can't afford to live in America. Are you crazy? You know how expensive it is to live in America right now? Like, really live the American dream. You know how expensive that is. It's going to cost you about $250,000 a year just to live the so-called American dream. Inflation going up 39%. This is what we voted for. We are in a war. That's why the price is so high. So we can support the war. Wars, like multiple wars. So that's why Camilla could get up. Immigrants are taking away everything that belongs to U.S. citizens. It's not that they taking it away. They're giving it to them. They're giving them money. So we are sponsoring these people. It's the fact that we sponsoring these people. Just came out today. California will give illegal immigrants $150,000 to buy a house. Yes, because they need more people. They need NPC people that's just there, like at a house. You come out your house, you go to the job, you go to work at Amazon, you go back home. They're sponsoring these people as workers, as like they giving them stuff though, so they could be on top of the black community. So now they are racist like that. That's called that's racism. You see, the people today that just say racism and racist and all these people, the lower uninformed voting Democrats, they just say racism, Black Lives Matter, but they don't really understand what they're saying. They think when somebody being mean to you because you're black. No, all the real ones know that racism means stuff like this. They'll rather sponsor another race and have them living next to you while we struggling to have ours. They living next to us comfortably. That's how they'll have us. black people. You understand that? So they could still be on our backs. So they could still just get that little extra that they was getting from like slavery times, and after that, and after that, they was getting all of the extras and back ends. White people. So I'm confused as to what black people talking about. People is broke. If you vote for Trump, you just broke and you want $1,200. Like, what are you talking about? They literally give out money every day. What did you say, Valiant Thor? You said just came out today. California will give illegal immigrants $150,000 to buy a house. What the fuck? To buy a house? Are they getting them the house? Or are they just giving them the 150? Like, what are we talking about? They're giving them 150,000 because they could come in and vote and say, "I am." See, in the black community, I don't think we understand how much money they be embezzling. I mean, how much money they be sending to other countries for these foreign wars and these foreign affairs. We always doing some foreign affairs, and then they be like, they just, you know how people step over a puddle? I don't want to step right there and get my shoes wet and dirty. I'm gonna just and muddy. I'm gonna just step over the black community. That's how they treat the black community. Like we just a puddle on the ground. Let me just step over black people and their genocide struggle. They can vote because you don't need an ID to vote. Wow. Isn't that a coincidence that you don't need an ID to vote? And now Donald Trump, they want to call the police on them, and this and that and the third. They try to eliminate Donald Trump. They know who the best choice is, who got the most money, who could fund the most money for Americans and put everybody in a better situation. They don't want that. They need us to be barely with our heads above water, struggling, everybody denying, everybody not the black community, just the black community. Everybody else they'll let them rock out. They just have something against the black community because they know that's the power that they don't want to see. They'll rather everybody else come into America and take over besides, but you know why? Because the black community was here first. We was here already, y'all. I didn't know that. We was here already. Some of us were here already. We got all mixed up. There's a whole lot of killing going on by them. This is true. This is documented. So it's groups of people in the black community who don't even understand that the government is supposed to help you in a certain type of government that you're in. A lot of people think that we are in a democracy, but I be trying to tell them all hell Queen Kamala. That's why I might want to vote for Trump. You understand? When you get on the internet and you try to say something about a certain group of people and you get banned, that's called I used to listen like Trump, but then I realized he isn't part of the establishment. You don't gotta even ask which establishment you talking about, Valiant Thor. He doesn't even need to be running for president. And that's the thing that's flying over everybody's head. They think that they're gonna take down the rich. Y'all think they're gonna take down the rich, and then y'all go to work and y'all job say, "Oh, y'all can't come in today because we we shut down. Y'all start crying. Oh, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay bills. But you was just saying the other day when you went to go vote that you wanted to eat the rich and you wanted to stop big pharma and you wanted to stop every. Astonishing how our words are patrolled more than the southern border. Yeah, but you wanted to stop everything. You wanted to stop everything so bad with Kamala. Now you get to work and your job saying, yo, we got to shut down. We can't even afford to pay y'all. Now it's a problem. Now you got to go down here and work where everybody else work at, that where you don't want to work at. But you don't even understand what type of society you voting for and you're leaning towards. You're leaning towards being a communist country because you like the way that Kamala looks. Allegedly, this is what former President Trump has said, so we can't take this into account. See, it's certain people who are in position that y'all want to, they want y'all to believe aren't smart. Those are usually the smart people. The other people just be go along, get along gang members, man. I'm sorry to tell y'all. They be go along, get along gang. They don't know what's going on for real. They just doing it because somebody else doing it. These women, like and subscribe. These women and simps, thank you, brother. These women and simps, they'll be going along, get along gang. So look, right? Cam Newton and Dr. Bryant, they did an interview. And I can't even really watch it. It's literally Cam Newton on a date with some lady, bro. This what is he on a date with his psychiatrist or some shit, bro? Like, what is this shit, bro? I'm not about to sit here and watch them flirt together this whole time. I'm about business, bro. I'm about real life ups and down stocks. What we about to do, bro? I'm not about to sit here and be watching Cam Newton sit up here and flirt with this girl this whole time. And she is very beautiful. Dr. Bryant is a very beautiful lady. But I'm not about to sit up here and just be watching this and I get like, all right, bro, cool, bro. Next. Because all of that be word salad for the black community. And then they throw a little jab at Trump. Voting for Kamala is like taking a massive shit in your points, then slipping on a fresh pair of sunglasses and confidently claiming everything's under control. Yeah, because they're drunk. Everything isn't under control. They're drunk. They're high. Look at that voter demographic that wants to vote for them. They be, what can I say? They be uninformed. They don't be knowing what's going on. They be into entertainment a lot. They be highly emotional. It's documented what type of people they are. That's why an emotion is their slogan. An emotion is their slogan. An emotion is their slogan. So you got to really understand when you like the look and all of this stuff, like that is communism. Ism. That is that ism. When you just like the way she looks so bad and you wanna, it's all you her gender, so you wanna be like, that's ism. When you wanna be like another person and you idolize another person and things of this world, that's literally what that side is. So it's so sickening when the Democrats stroll into the black communities, black churches. Like I told you in my past videos, I literally seen a pride flag on top of this church in this town I live in. This is the type of confusion that they want. They're everywhere. They're the ones that's in control, making it seem like they're the victim. Shalom. Have a blessed night. Y'all gotta look when these people be coming out here on the YouTube streets, man, and be saying the truth. Y'all gotta look at what they say, because these be real people living in America, bro. Even if they in the chat talking from chats and all of this, like these people be real life people, and they be coming out saying the truth. Really look around and see, like, I don't see people in the regular, like, and if it is, it's one type of demographic. I already know the demographic that support. It's the purple hair Caucasian or it's the black woman falling into this sinkhole. But every day, what they don't want y'all to know is we get closer and closer to the blue states being red. They're literally coming into the election with the blue states that usually are solid blue, light blue. That's why it's going to be important for us to actually vote early for Trump. As soon as we're able to vote, everybody go vote for Trump immediately. So coming into like the last days, we'll know, like, all right, they voting for Trump or they didn't vote for Trump. Like we see what it is. Like everybody is gonna be a heavy leaning towards Trump, which it is right now. It's gonna get heavier and heavier and heavier, and then like towards the end, out of nowhere, some states gonna be popping on a couple of votes for her. Like she didn't even get votes in 2019 when she was supposed to get votes. When it was time for her to get voted in and get votes in 2019, she didn't, because she is a plant. Those are the people that all of the music CEOs that we be talking about, like the Diddy situation, all of the sports owners, and all of these people. These people are the left wingers. These people are the real left wingers in real life, y'all. Like in real life. So they control everything you like. So everything you like, they control it. Not during election time. This is throughout the whole 4 years. They be controlling, trying to control us. They are the ones that will rather you have just the left on BT instead of it being a balance through a debate or something of conscious rhetoric. It has to be something dumbed down. So when y'all make fun of the average voter, understand the average voter is just a sheep, and it can't protect itself. Seriously, it's not what y'all think it is. It's not what y'all get up and wake up and see in Starbucks, McDonald's. Go to work. That's what you see on the ground, but you don't see what these people see in $1 million suite above you. You don't see how y'all look from the $1 million suite on top of you. That's our friend Oprah down there telling you something, but we already know how it really looks. She's gonna come back up here. You're gonna go scatter to wherever you be at down there, and I'm gonna go hop on the jet after I leave off this suite, and I'm gonna go. It's a different type of lifestyle that they painting for y'all down there. When we up here, let's go up there. We could choose and have say. Let's go back down there. That's why it's so important for people like Oprah to you've been down here and you've been up there. So how are you not telling the people the truth? Because it's people up top that can throw you from up there. Or you pledged allegiance to be up here. So it hit different. It hit different now. You got some sense of pride now. Understand that how these people use these emotions, these words, to tell y'all something. These not just words just floating around for no reason. They got pride to be where they at. That's what they trying to tell y'all, man. And y'all not listening. These are some sick, twisted people. They are telling y'all we don't want to go back to the old ways of man and woman and listen and logic, and we don't want to do that. We want to have all of the other countries dictating America and how America should be ran. In real life, we know we putting on we'll put on this portrait for you to look at and make you feel like, oh, the American dream, go to work, do this and that. But we know how it really is. Y'all sending y'all money to us, and we spend it how we want to spend it. And we get cool with the people we just sent the money to, even though we act like, oh, they don't need it. No, America's buying countries. They never said they was going to do that, but that's what they're doing. You sent over 500 billion to Ukraine. Whoa, what's going on? First off, they needed them to send them the money, right? You needed it so bad, right? So you don't think that America has say so over there? Y'all just think that America just we are, oh, we're helping people because we're on top and this and that. Like, no, it's a business. It's a business thing. Black people, we have to start understanding the business aspect of our vote. It's bigger than a local official and mayor and judge just being in your favor. Like, it's bigger than that, bro. It's bigger than that. This is why black people aren't getting their reparations, because we don't have nobody in those big seats pulling for it. So if we could have somebody to speak, like Michaela Montgomery, to get next to Trump and to be able to speak to Trump and get in his ear, we should be using her the right way and championing her, not championing her. She's the champion, not Dr. Bryant talking about some shit and taking a little jab at Trump with the, oh, he is low functioning when it comes to his, like, bro, what? You know what's low functioning? Sending a bunch of mothers to jail for no reason, wrongfully convicting a bunch of black people, sending black people to jail for marijuana, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? We in the same times from back then. Y'all keep on talking from, oh, that was back then. It don't matter. It's the same thing, though. We doing the same shit in the black community. But you had the nerve to look at somebody crazy because they mentioned Trump. But on Trump's website, he mentions black people. On the Democratic side, Kamala Harris Wall's website, they don't mention black people. They mention donations. And they need your donations because they have to send $150,000 to immigrants so they can buy a house, so they can vote for them comfortably for the next 20 years. They're investing in sponsoring other people from other countries so they can lock that vote in for 20 years. It's not about the black community who's starting to break away from them. It's no longer about us. So they say, you know what, black community, F y'all, and we're going to get these immigrants, and we're going to ship them in, and we're going to have them take y'all spot, and we're going to have them be more important than y'all vote, because we don't need y'all anymore, and we don't want y'all anymore. And we'll put on the front like we're going to close the border during during the election time. We'll act like we're going to close the border, but if we were to get elected again, it'll be open. We don't care. They gonna vote for us anyway, so we want them over here. Shit, I'm a foreigner my damn self. I'm an immigrant my damn self. I ain't from America. I lived in Jamaica and Canada. Then I came over to America. This is what these people are. But you can't see that because you like the way that Kamala Harris, Queen Kamala, you like the way that she looks. Well, are you gonna like the way that it looks when a whole civil war breaks out in America because you have other people from other countries and now they're over here and now they want to take over America now. Now they figure like they want to take over America because they was already a part of Hamas or any of the Iranian gangs and the Iraq gangs, all of them gangs, because those are just gangs. Those are powerful gangs of people. ISIS and all of this shit, all of the different names, it doesn't matter. Just label them like how y'all do the black community. They're just Arabian gangs of people and armies that will take over. They're linked up with all of these North Koreas and Chinas and all of you don't think they are, but you might go look up Osama bin Laden. He wasn't how America used to portray him to be. I used to think when I was little Osama bin Laden was just some. I didn't know why they keep showing that man. He looked like he was just some bum on the street. I didn't know who the fuck. Whole time I did a little research as I got older. Osama bin Laden's a whole fucking billionaire. America didn't portray him to be no prince, Aladdin, and all of this other, but that's what he was in real life. But they didn't make it look like that though, because it doesn't matter. We about to go kill him and steal his shit and take over his country. That's really what that be about. So y'all be over here thinking nothing. America, we over there because they represent us too, right? Because we just all want united, right? They over there conquering, stealing countries and doing all types of shit, trying to take over the world. They're not just worried about America; they're trying to take over the world because that was the main objective when they came over here with slaves. It was taking over the world. It was about. Y'all didn't know that? That's what they were doing in Africa before. It was a bunch of people just trying to take over. So this is just a group of people that's trying to take over. You're a part of a group of people that's trying to take over by force. Black men and women. You're a part of a group of people that try to take over by force. Like they tried to take over by force. And they're doing it. And they've been doing it for the past how many years now? Thousands of years now. But y'all too blind to say, yo, we kind of got some protection, maybe a little bit more protection than we had back then. Let's try to make a run for it. For all of our, not just for you. All black people are starting to become more individualism as motherfuckers who just care about they self. And I'm just I don't care who's in office. I don't care who's. I'm not about to go and vote for anybody because they're both evil and. Listen, Trump was signing peace treaties because Trump knows he doesn't want any war on American soil. He's trying to stay away from that. He knows Americans don't want to pay for war. As y'all already complained for the last 3-4 years, but you still want to vote for Kamala, which is mind-boggling. So all of that talk about what you gonna do for somebody if these people get this lady in office, we're not gonna be doing none of that shit. There's gonna be some people over here that's trying to take over America because her little plan of letting anybody in is gonna go against the grain. It's not gonna go with anything that she's trying to accomplish, which is get some votes. It's gonna go against the grain, and it's gonna fuck up the black community, and it's gonna fuck up the white community as well, and it's gonna change everything as we know it. And there's gonna be some people over here taking over America, and I can't say the truth. They don't want me to say the truth on my platform. It's gonna get shadow banned. I'm trying to stop being so shadow banned, but I'm gonna tell y'all, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be everything that y'all think Ukraine is right now. If Trump doesn't get back in office, and he's saying why does Trump have to be in office in order for this stuff to stop? Because the people who actually control America like Trump. The people that actually control America like Trump. So you wanting to vote for anything goes Kamala? Anything goes Kamala means we gonna sell ourselves short because That's why these people are talking about drafts. Like, I hope you guys don't think this shit is just like, no, these people are talking about drafting again. We're going backwards, y'all. You can't see that? We're going backwards from the 60s. This is why Trump was supposed to get eliminated, because Trump wants peace. Without the war, they don't have, without the war, they can't just send money over there without it being approved by Congress. It could be, uh, however they phrase it. They basically say, we need this for the military. We need this for protection. We need this for the protection of our allies. So now they could just send $500 billion. That's why they have to have it. They have to have it. War. So when they send somebody to America and y'all so enamored with entertainment and black people just, oh, I just care about being entertained. I don't actually want to know what's really going on in the world and how it affects me. I just want to be entertained. Black people are going to be paying to be entertained and working hard for it. That is the black community right now, paying to be entertained. Just consumerism. Just they are consumers. So a lot of y'all don't have no problem with the ism, communism. A lot of y'all don't have no problem with that. All we gotta do, the black community, is say, yo, we gonna vote for Trump. We just gotta come together one of these days before the election and just say, yo, we gonna vote for Trump, but this is what we want. We want them deported, and we want the money. And then we'll get out your hair. And then after that, y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can lighten the load and tell the kids. I mean, that automatically makes Trump the best president of all time. He's everything that Kamala wishes she could be, with peace. Without people on the other side of the world shooting back and forth at each other for no reason, for propaganda. Kamala understands this because she stood before a man that she knows she wrongfully convicted, and she would rather him had died rather than her be looked at as being wrong. And that's disgusting. Are you sure, Hamajiak? That is disgusting. But that is the type of people that we deal with in life, who are greedy and nasty and just cruel, mean, just mean. That's just a mean ass shit. You gonna kill somebody just because somebody else looked at you as you being wrong in a certain type of situation when you voted it the wrong way. You wanted to kill this man and he was innocent. Just say I was wrong and go to sleep at night. How do you sleep with yourself at night knowing that you know what I'm saying, that you got somebody killed for no reason? But she's used to it. So she's used to it, and she thinks I honestly think she thinks that that is the way of leadership at that level, which is not true, because the people that she's around, these are the same type of people that wanted to eliminate Trump from the game, allegedly. They wanted to eliminate Trump from the game so they could do what they wanted to do for another 4 years and then get somebody kind of like them. So they just want to keep on doing what they want to do. But the people that wanted to do what they wanted to do before, a couple years ago, like RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, unfortunately, these people are now going to the Republicans. And how unfortunate that is for the Democrats now. And some people today are so dense, they don't know anything about American history, the country that they were born in. They don't even know that RFK's probably never would have thought he would be siding with a Republican. So they don't even understand how big that is. Tulsi Gabbard, lifelong Democrats that we're talking about. These people have dedicated their life to the Democratic side. But now they're switching over after we just seen Trump almost get eliminated. Can we let that just marinate for a second? These people are lifelong Democrats, but they're switching over to Trump's side after Trump almost got eliminated. But you don't see Kamala ever saying she was worried about Trump or asking the violence to stop and just let it be she never said anything about that because she wants him to be eliminated as well. We all know it's true. Kamala Harris wants the fellow American Donald Trump to be eliminated. You might be saying, what? But wait, they're both Americans, right? So why would she want him to be? That's the country that you live in. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. And when you try to tell the truth, they treat you like me. They treat you like how I get treated. I was 25 views on his shit. It's not really, his page not really popping. It's not censor, shadow ban. That's how we get treated. The ones that's telling the truth. That's the type of community you live in. Sonia Massey, that's the type of community you live in. YBC Duel, I don't feel safe. They gonna kill me. Yeah, bro. And what else happened, bro? It's all right, bro. Keep going. Just keep walking to the ops hood. And that's a whole white boy. Like, come on, let's walk to the ops hood. Come on, YBC Duel. Let's walk through the hood. Show everybody the hood. Or you trying to get out so desperately? Let's not actually help you. Let's not send you 150,000 for a house. Let's make you rap for it and dance for it and look dance, boy. Come on, YBC Duel, dance, nigga. But they'll see me and they'll say, "Oh, why you talking like that? You talking crazy?" Nah, bro. Don't you see that you trying to dance for these people? But they don't tell the immigrants that. They don't tell the immigrants go make a song and go dance for it. They tell the immigrants here, just make sure you vote for Kamala Harris. They don't even think that child. They all right. They felons. Who cares about them? Let's get these immigrants. Like that's how they looking at it. That's how they look at it. They might boost up to you and have Oprah cry for you and all these people, Michelle Obama, no, Barack Obama, everybody just make it seem like the black community is so prominent and so this and that and that. But we never got no hate crime bill signed. We so prominent, right? And we should be respected and all of this stuff and build up Dr. Martin Luther King's it's communism. Because Dr. Martin Luther King is a Democrat. It's communism. We're not going to actually give you anything. We're going to give you figureheads and symbols that you praise. Now, I remember when I was younger, all of the black community, when you go into the barbershop, we know, or you go into whatever, females for y'all, the nail salon, the nail shops, right? Who do they have the pictures of? Martin Luther King, right? In the march. But those were some libtards. Let me tell you. Those people that was interlocked with Martin Luther King, he had some libtards with him. Like Bernie Sanders. These people didn't care about the black community. They only looked at the black community as little puppies that wanted to be involved. Like they didn't care about the black community. They thought that we were dumb, and the ones that proved they were smart, they just, ooh, you just a smart Negro. You just so smart. Wow, did you hear how educated that Negro was? He was just so intellectual. He was just a. I never knew that they could do that. I never knew that they. These people don't want us on a level playing field for a reason. They can easily fix their wrongs. But they don't want us to be on a level playing field, because once we're on a level playing field, who's gonna play the? This is our backyard, black people. America's our backyard. Who's gonna play these fields better than us? We are the home team. We are the home team. Who's gonna play these fields better than us? You see how our people are, even if they're arguing for the wrong thing, you see how our people are so how much conviction they have, and they bring out the right thing, and that's what's naturally in our nature. Uh, which we could talk about another time. But I'm just saying, black people, so-called black people, do y'all understand that if we were to get the money that they give into to the immigrants, basically is the reparations for them and not us. If we can make it that simple, and so we can all understand, it's the reparations for the illegal alien, but not the black man and woman. Um, do y'all understand that the government is sponsoring these people because they know that if we could sponsor these people, we could dilute the black community. So if these people have all of the money and the resources, isn't the women gonna also flock to these people? Let's tell the truth. Because who are the women serving? The black woman isn't serving the black man, she's serving the American dollar bill. We all know this. It's capital it's Cash App, Apple Pay. Yeah, she's serving the American dollar. So all of this high functioning, low functioning, all of this, no, high functioning means getting paid some money. So they're trying to dilute the black community. That's why Planned Parenthood is sponsoring the Democrats and not the Republicans. Okay? Trump doesn't want to do anything to you females. He can care less. His agenda is building the US dollar. He's the dignity that America so desperately needs right now. Kamala is trying to sell us out because she's Queen Kamala, and she's what we had for the last 3 years. Please do not forget it. It's going on 4 years now with Kamala. We already seen what it's like. It's trash. We going back to Trump. Making all of the blue red, and we're gonna actually make a statement this election, black people, and not just be sitting here looking stupid. This is a test for black people. I know y'all think that y'all just these Black Lives Matter. We're the best. No, this is the best. This is the test for black people. If we're gonna continue to be lost, and if we're gonna get our seat taken by the illegal aliens or not, because Trump is gonna put it into it. Vance is gonna put it into it. Tulsi Gabbard is gonna put it into it. They want the traditional America because they know that the traditional America that they grew up in is enough. Whatever that America thinks she's finna be with Kamala is disgusting. Because then it kind of makes America, it kind of makes us like a hoe, basically. You can't have these people emptying out their countries with their felons out into America who come over here, and now they have access to power. So you're telling me I get out of jail out of Venezuela, then I come to America to $150,000. And on that note, I want to say, please vote for Trump. Let's get it. Let's get it how we had it a couple years ago. And these last past years with Kamala, we all know that we are not trying to do it for another 4 years. We know them gas prices is not looking right. We know them prices in them grocery stores is not looking right. We know that we don't want her because we definitely damn sure don't want her controlling anything else after we seen the border. So we don't want her to be controlling our grocery stores. Like, come on, man, just vote for Trump. It's over. The debate is over. That's why we can't even get a debate from her. We might get something. We might get her to say something tomorrow. She thinks that we're not even paying attention, but black community, we know we have intellectuals in our community that are actually smart, that are actually conscious, and we actually pay attention. We actually paying attention. We can see the psyop. Everything that this lady say is a lie. Everything that Tim Walz say is a lie. These people are liars. And they'll say and do whatever that they allow them to say and do. And they think that it's okay, but really it's not okay. So it makes you look crazy, you libtard. Just because you agreeing with somebody because they paid you, and you get up there and you're able to say something and you got paid to say it, so you're gonna say it. It don't affect you though, so it don't matter, right, Kamala? That's why she's not gonna do anything for black people, but she tells you she's black. So you're not gonna do anything for yourself? I bet you aren't. I bet you will send the white man his money in Ukraine, in Israel, and then tell us that you want to stop the fight between Israel and the Hamas. Say you want to stop it, but you're gonna give Israel the money too. You're gonna tell us in the same breath, in the same sentence, that you're gonna fund the war, and you want us to just bend over backwards and say, you know what, Kamala, you're right. It doesn't even sound right for a black man to come out his mouth and say that he's voting for Kamala. Don't y'all understand that? People are looking at black men weird if they all hell Queen Kamala. I'm voting for Kamala. Y'all know what y'all doing. She is a dictator. Peace and blessings.